run a fake restaurant on a delivery app. Oh, brother. I resell microwave. Yo, why is this smart? Someone said, Dad found my pocket literally 10 minutes ago. Literally 10 minutes ago. She posted this 10 minutes after it happened. She decided to go on Reddit, post this on r/confession. YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's watching this video, welcome back to another video. Today I'm about to start a new series on this channel called Why Would You Admit to This? Now, I basically already did this as my first video, but I'm about to do it again because I feel like the first video, I didn't really read the best ones. I feel like there's a lot more that you feel me? So I'm about to go back through these. I'm about to really see how crazy some of these confessions are. Because I know there's some crazy ones that I just didn't see. Feel me? I'm about to go back through it. Watching this video, go ahead and subscribe. My name is Caleb, aka Flo. Hey, subscribe, hit the like button. I got my fruit bowl. Listen, go get your food. I got my fruit bowl right here. Went to the gym this morning, had a great workout. Went to the store, picked me up a fruit bowl, came home, showered. Now I'm about to relax and read some confessions. I'm looking at this one right now. I read the first sentence, I ain't gonna lie. Kinda seems a little wild. Marrying for money sucks and I do not recommend it. I don't recommend it either. Ladies and gentlemen, don't marry for money, marry for love. Yo, this is the worst. Oh my gosh, this is the worst heart I've ever. Married a 40-year-old when I was 19. Started dating when I was 17. See, this is what I was talking about. I guess it was gross, but that's what happened. The only reason he married me is because I was hot. The only reason I married him because he had money. I actually do have other redeeming characteristics, but he married me because I was hot. I know this. Everyone knows this. It doesn't feel great, but I can deal with it. We've been married 20 years, 4 kids, so they're still married. Okay. So we are stable and we have lots in common at this point. We do love each other, but if I could go back and slap myself, I would. What nobody tells you, or they try and you don't listen because you're a dumbass teenager, is that marrying like this means you will fucking owe him for everything, every goddamn day, not just in the bedroom, but in every other matter in your life. Hey, you got you on hostage, you got money. Hey, the stuff you never imagined someone else trying to decide for you, and you don't just owe him for the money. It's a lot heavier than that. You'll never say it out loud, but you'll know the deal. Fundamentally unequal. He'll pull rank at the most random times and will make you feel like you're falling through the door. I don't hate my life or anything. I accept that I made this bed and I have to lie in it, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone else. My oldest daughter is 2 years younger than I was when I met my husband. Can't imagine. Insane. Oh, wait, hold on. Her oldest daughter is 2 years younger than I was when I met my husband. It's like, like, I can just imagine that. Imagine you got a daughter, you gotta live with that you are only 2 years younger, 2 years older than your youngest daughter, than your old. Oh my god. So wait, are they still together? I'm guessing they're still together, right? She does regret it, but is happy, I guess. Like, I guess it's one of them sticky situations, I guess. She married him for money on some, what they call that? Sugar baby, sugar daddy shit. She just kept on going with it. That's what I'm getting. I've seen this play out in my extended family. I have an uncle who was rich and he would demand everything from everyone. His wife, his sons, not his daughters as much as they get a pass for some reason. He'd openly talk about women's bodies in front of his wife. He was fairly handsy when, oh my gosh. I don't even want to read the rest of this shit. And no one said shit because he was rich and pretty charming and fairly generous to everyone. Just accepted he was part of the deal. Motherfucker get money and just get to doing shit. That was a pretty interesting one, I ain't gonna lie. Kind of wild, pretty wild. So this is the second top. This was only from 2 weeks ago. 54,000, second all time. So that's kind of crazy. All right, we're gonna look at this one. I run a fake restaurant on a delivery app. Oh, brother. I registered a company, bought all the takeaway boxes from Amazon, signed up for a few delivery apps, made a few social media accounts, and printed leaflets that I drop in mailboxes. I resell microwave. Yo, why is this smart? I resell microwave meals on some meals. I add something to make them look better, like cheese. So far, it's around 200 pounds a day in revenue. How much is that in dollars? Hold on, let me see. It's more, right? I think it's more. That's $250 a day. I'm selling microwave meals. Kind of smart, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody suspects a thing. Soon, someone will come for hygiene inspection, but I'll pass that check without any problems. It's not illegal to operate out of your own kitchen. Should I feel bad? I feel kind of proud, to be fair. Free as a bird from 9 to 5 life. Hey, I said he didn't do anything wrong. Why would he admit to this? I would admit to it too. Please stop comment on the legality of this. I'm doing everything by the law. I'm in the UK. Alright, so he's just yapping over here. I think I probably ordered from you so much shitty delivery food. Hey, that UK food, I heard UK food is like horrible. Everything I heard, except for Nando's, I just heard UK food is like horrible. I don't know. That's what I heard. That's what streets are saying. I ain't say it. Let's look at this week. I guess 20 male have been hiding tens of thousands from my parents for years. Okay. At the start of high school, I was pretty broke, as many high school kids are. To gain more freedom, I worked hard to start my career as a 3D artist, and I was making a couple hundred every few weeks. Even with how little I would make compared to how hard I worked, my mom and stepdad were pressuring me to chip in for groceries and mortgage payments. Keep in mind, we aren't poor or anything. We were middle class, and they just wanted more financial freedom for themselves. Consistently go on luxury vacations. I also have a few siblings. Now when higher latter years of high school, who they also do the bare minimum for. Not bad enough to where it's child neglect, but definitely not great parenting considering none of us could focus on our studies while having to work. Creative industry is difficult and unforgiving, and I put blood, sweat, and tears to my work to get where I am at this age. I'm not going to let pressure me into making any big contributions to their finances so that they can keep going on excessive vacationing sprees. Only me and my girlfriend know how much I really make. I've been saving tens of thousands of dollars without anyone else around me knowing. That's how it should be. When you save your money, you don't gotta tell no. He really doesn't even gotta tell the girl. One day they'll find out how much I have, but for now I will bide my time and take advantage of as little financial burden as possible. Once they do, I'll simply move out and be done with it. Okay? Hey, out here. It's your money. It's no one's business but your own. Indeed. You gotta tell nobody. My mom always told me, don't tell how much you make to anybody. Your money is your own money. Alright, this one says, I've intentionally not cleaned our house for the past year. My husband claims to be a germaphobe, but lives like a slob. Whoa. What? We separated, never officially divorced in 2020. I truly love living alone with my pets, but I'm admittedly not the best housekeeper. Laundry is always piled up and dishes don't get washed, and so I can actually fill the dishwasher. I don't sweep, mop as often as I should, but will make a generous effort if expecting company. So back in 2022, we reconnected, rekindled our relationship, and decided to move back in together. His OCD, which I recently learned to call it, is extremely frustrating. He must wash or sanitize after touching anything that's been on the floor, money, his wallet. I'm required to do the same. Any piece of clothing that has been worn outside of the bedroom, his safe space, even if only for an hour, has to go immediately into the laundry. He hasn't had a legit job in over a year, so I'm under the table work for a while. Started 2 different server jobs and was fired in a few weeks. How do you get fired? I don't be understanding how so many people be getting fired. Like, what do you just do? Do you just not show up? I guess that's the main way people be getting fired. But I work full time and pay at least 90% of the bills. This was still the case before we split. So for the past year, I decided that if he's gonna be a SAHH, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm not going to do his housework. Guys, our house is disgraceful and I'd be mortified if anyone came to visit. Floors haven't been cleaned in months. The garbage is overflowing before it gets taken out. Last week, we got a notice in the mail, damn, about unkept lawn. I cave in and clean the bathroom when he leaves, skid marks in the toilet, ew. But when the sink or shower starts looking gross, I legitimately can't tell. He just doesn't notice these things, doesn't care, or just knows that eventually I'll take care of them, or he won't have. Is he really a germaphobe? Like, you talking about he's out here leaving skid marks in the toilet and shit. I don't think he gives a damn. I think he just, I don't know. Girl, he ain't it. Period. Alright, we're gonna take a look at today. Topic today. Someone called the cops on me twice. I'm at my breaking point. I had a mental breakdown with my 6-month-old baby screaming all day, and someone called the cops on me as soon as I got him to sleep. Of course, waking him up. This isn't the first time someone called the cops on me. His father and I have been arguing. Someone called once before. Already being at my breaking point today, then getting the cops called on me. Really just hit a different spot. I just want my son to have a happy, loving home, and I'm already family. I'm so depressed, feel like I have to beg for help. Always getting asked why I didn't do things both of us can do. Told me to off myself, knowing damn well I've struggled with that my whole life. I have no one to talk to, don't even know what I'm looking for. Just need to spill this to someone because I have no. Man, God bless her soul. Alright, let's take a look at the month. A lot of people posted this month. I intentionally asked women well above the legal age limit to show me their ID. I work as a cashier at a grocery store. Whenever a middle-aged woman who clearly looks older than 21 purchases alcohol from me, I intentionally ask them to show me their ID. I do this because somewhere deep down, I feel that if I ask them for their ID, it creates an impression that they look, yeah, oh, that's fire. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Hey, that's kind of fire. Creates an impression that they look far younger than they are. I do this every chance I get, regardless how busy the line is, in hopes of making them feel younger if possible. Hey, that is fire. If I was a cashier, this would be a good ass idea. Go in the comments that I did the opposite as a young teenager. I gave anyone that looked over 30 a senior discount because too many seniors forgot to tell me they wanted the discount before paying. Made my job easier and less confrontational with the seniors, but let me tell you, the middle-aged woman did not like that very much. I bet. Why would you admit to this? I would admit to it too. Yeah, Phil. We got the first positive one. Oh, brother. This one says, Dad found my pocket literally 10 minutes ago. Literally 10 minutes ago. She posted this 10 minutes after it happened. She decided to go on Reddit, post this on r/confession. 19, I sleep through the days and work at night, so I decided to have a little stress relief in the bath after work. I've never once been caught anything remotely sexual. I'm usually careful at a different house, but dumbass me left it on the edge of the bath while I was getting dressed. Sat there for hours until 8:20. I hear my dad say my name. What the F is this? I could tell he found it funny. I don't feel embarrassed, just ashamed. I'm disappointed in myself for being stupid. It feels horrible. I'm just glad it was him, not one of my siblings. Hey, we all have that one person that if something goes wrong, at least it's them, you know, that found it and not someone else. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't got caught really doing anything. I don't even do anything. I don't feel me. I don't do none of that. You'll never catch me doing some shit. Alright, this one says, gave me an STD while I was pregnant with his baby. So I had a baby 2 days ago. I didn't know if I was ready, but since she's been here, she has been my whole world. I met a man about 2 years ago and lost my virginity to him when I was 20. I'm now 22 and I spent 2 years trying to chase a relationship with a guy that wants to have options when it comes to females and has multiple females believing he only wants them, like he did with me. I recently found out I have chlamydia and he's the only one I was doing things with. So I got it from him. I had to be inducted. I'm kind of an idiot. This is induced, right? I had to be induced unexpectedly and it's only been about a week since I was told I had it. I found out after the baby that his other baby mama had the same thing not long before. He was not there for our daughter's birth after he said he would be. He was just at the birth of another girl's baby. It wasn't even his. He named that baby. After 2 years of being stepped on and always going back, I finally let go. I've chosen to be free her. You feel when I say I know one day somebody will love me the way I deserve. We'll all find love, chat. While you're young, enjoy it. Look at me. We're gonna do one more. I'm gonna do this one right here. Can't stop thinking of a girl from high school 30 years ago. Let it go, my brother. I ain't gonna lie. Let it go. I know this can sound pathetic. It absolutely does. Let's hear him out. It sounds pathetic, but let's hear him out real quick. I can't stop thinking of this woman, Heather, that I went to high school with. For context, we graduated in 93. Damn, that boy oldest. It did say 30 years ago. Shit. We gotta tell Unc to let it go. From the first time I saw her when her family moved here, which I believe were in the 7th grade, I was in love at first sight. For years, we could talk as friends. Then when I was in 11th grade, I had my license and I was driving her to school every day. Halfway through the year, I finally grew some balls and asked her on the way to school if I could get her out of school, would she spend the day with me? To my surprise, she said yes. We went for a walk in the local metro park, went bowling, went and saw the movie Bodyguard, and went to a local pizza place. Probably the best day of my life. Her smile in her eyes made my stomach flurry with butterflies. Dang, Unc is reminiscing. Said her smiling eyes made my stomach flurry with butterflies. That's some poem shit. That's the type of shit your English teacher expects you to write. I was chicken and did not try to kiss her. We had different friend groups and didn't hang out besides that day. We ended up ditching school 3 more times and had tons of fun. Still being a chicken, I never tried to kiss her or tell her my feelings. We started talking on the phone, which was on a landline because there was no cell phones. Yo, this is really old. There was no cell phones. What you mean there's no cell phone? I was on top of the world. Then we graduated. She went to college far away. Piece of me died a little. We lost contact. Don't get me wrong. I married a beautiful. This motherfucker is married? Unc, come on now. Tia. Don't get me wrong, I married a beautiful, loving woman, and we've been married 28 years, and I've had 2 wonderful children. I love my wife and would never cheat on her. About 2 years ago, by chance, I saw Heather at Subway sandwich shop, and my heart dropped. She looked more beautiful now than I remember. Unc, what the hell? You talking about she looked more beautiful than he remembered. Unc is one funny dude. She recognized me. We talked for about 15 minutes. She's a nurse, married with children and happy. I'm happy for her, but I can't stop thinking of her smile. I can't stop thinking about why I didn't make a move. Telling my feelings. What you mean you can't stop thinking why you didn't make a move? It's 30 years ago and you have a wife. Unc, you have a wife. I'm literally losing sleep over this. So he's trolling. He gotta be trolling. How old is he? 30 years ago, you graduated at 18. He's in his late 40s. And he talking about, I'm literally losing sleep over this. I wish I could stop thinking about her. I have a great life, perfect wife. Yes, I have tried therapy, even tried being hypnotized, but with no effect. You're in love with the idea of her. You don't actually know her. Get that in your head. He's spent right now. You're absolutely right. I do not know this. That is why I tried therapy for over a year. Trust me, I want these thoughts gone. I have filmed though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not roasting It happens. Feel me? They'll have that one thought in their mind. What if I did this? What if I did that? How would my life be different? Hey, kind of crazy though. He's in his 40s. Gotta let it go though. I don't know that meme with the backpack, Gucci backpack. So listen, I'm gonna end the video off there. That was really good actually. I ate a lot of my fruit bowl. Feel me? Almost say half of that motherfucker. Great confessions. If you enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying? Hit that sub button. My name's Flo or Caleb, whatever the hell you want to call me. Still trying to hit 100 subs. Our 3rd video going out good. And yeah. Peace.